Hey everybody, I'm Protozoa Man, and welcome to Nine Kings. This is a little roguelike base building auto battler, and I've played this game a bit, not a ton, but enough, and I do really like it, and so I thought I would show it off here. I've seen, if you know WoW Krendor, I watched him play this game a while ago. This is still in early access. It's currently not 1.0, but it's 0.887 currently. So they're adding more things to this game. Excuse me. And I just thought I'd show it off in its current build, and hopefully you all enjoy. So I have unlocked a number of the kings I haven't played in a while, and so this is a new king that I haven't unlocked yet. But you would start normally with the King of Nothing, and then each of these, King of Spells, King of Greed, King of Blood, King of Nature, King of Nomads, King of Stone, and King of Progress. Each of these plays slightly different and on how it builds. And since I haven't played all of them, I thought I would play King of Nomads for this run. I have unlocked a number of perks, and I have equipped them here. So let's go through the cards. And I'll play this on Peasant difficulty, which is the easiest one, but I've played far enough up to where I've unlocked Duke difficulty. But currently, this king is at level 0, so I'm not going to have any of his special perks or anything. So these are each of the cards that this king has access to. So Warlord, base and range shoots banners that add Warlord stats to target's allies. A mob, stone throwing units, gain a unit whenever a different adjacent card gains one. Raptor, mounted by adjacent units, sums its stats with Rider and pierces through the front line. Camp, when a camp card is placed on an empty slot, camp adjacent plots gain +2 to all stats. Dragon's Den, summons powerful single strike dragons, gets 20% stronger each time a plot is destroyed. Migration, moves target to an empty adjacent plot, moved cards gain +10 damage and HP. Swords adds 5 damage or 5% damage to target, whichever is higher. Shields adds 10 HP or 10% HP to target, whichever is higher. And Frost attacks slows the enemy movement and attack speed by 20%. So let's hop into this so I can show you what all of that would mean. The year is 556. Those are our nemesis, so each of the different kings that there will be. Up here shows we have 3 lives, so essentially 3 failures. And this little reflecting pool here is where you can get rid of cards. And Warlord is our base. So I'm going to put it... Let's see. Where do I think I want to put this? That adds Warlord stats to target allies. Let's go there. So that'll be our base. And then we start with 3 cards. So I have Dragon's Den, Mob, and Shields. And each of these... So you can only play 1 card at a time. Up here is what's going to happen. So Protect Your Kingdom, Battle, and then there's Prophecy. So we'll see all of this as we go through. I'm going to put a Mob down, and I'll put it right there. Alright. And then with this king, you have a little active thing that you can do with your base. And so for that, it adds stats. Other kings will have things like trebuchets where they can fire a stone. The King of Magic has like a lightning bolt that he shoots. So all of them play slightly differently. And depending on which king you just beat, depends on the card you get. So these are, as you can tell, different colored cards. So this is the King of Time, I believe, that we beat. So, regression brings plot back 1 level, but retains all its current stats and effects. Adrenaline, during battle, troop gains plus 1% attack speed per second. And amplifier gives every buff it gains to 1 adjacent plot. Amplifies 1 extra plot per level. I think I'm going to take... Oh, I shouldn't have maybe put those in there. I'll take adrenaline for now. Because I don't believe you can move your troops. No. And then... you can play another card. Let's play the Dragon's Den. We'll play it there. Here comes our dragon. Woo! I think he missed. Alright. So, swords, camp, or migration. Oh, that's pretty good. I see. So the whole point with this king... I haven't played this king yet, but I see that the... potentially with this migration, you want to kind of move your troops around. Interesting. When a card is placed on an empty plot, camps adjacent plots gain 2% to all stats. So I'm going to take migration, I think. Blessing, my lord. The prophet has foreseen a blessing in year 9. The Blessing of Nostalgia. Regress the level of the card on the target plot in the year of the prophecy, retaining its current stats. So those 3 areas. So let's actually use migration here. Oh, you don't get to choose. Okay. Oops. I see a target and I shoot it at the enemies. Good thing I can't actually make them stronger. Alright. Amplifier gives every buff it gains to 1 adjacent plot, amplifies 1 extra level. Extremely slow tower releases a massive explosion when fully charged. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Rewind. I think I'm going to take... If this comes up again, I might grab this, but I'm going to take amplifier for now. And I'm going to put that right there. I'm hoping that with this amplifier, we're able to get some more like stat buffs that we can start to and give since it's adjacent. Oh, these are now in the way. So I can get warlord, soldiers. So that was the king of nothing that we defeated. So that's these 2 cards here. I think I'm gonna... This is a base upgrade. I'm gonna take the warlord. Choose a royal decree. Overwork your support buildings. Apply their effects 1 more time. Camps now also trigger their effect whenever any plot is destroyed. Every time enemies attack your units, those enemies gain +1 poison stat. I'm gonna take poison thorns. That sounds pretty good. Let's see. We're gonna play warlord there. So that levels up every time that you use a card on something that's already there. So since I already had my warlords there, their stats end up going up. Alright. I would love to get a couple more units, I think. Let's get raptors. Nice. And they... Wow, they're so quick. Perfect. That was a good... That was a very, very good use there. Blacksmith. Every year adds plus 2% attack damage to adjacent troops and constructs. Let's go... Let's get Steel Coat. Oh, and here's our Jack of Arms. So this is the shop, essentially. And you can buy a whole bunch of different cards. Ooh, it'd be nice to get the Mob upgrade. Summons melee units that inherit half its stats. Paladin, Thief. Let's buy Mob. Yeah. And everything else is too expensive. So we'll play Mob. And since if you buy more cards, you end up, you have to play down to 2 cards. So that's why I get to play another card here. Gives every buff it gains to 1 adjacent plot, amplifies 1 extra per level. It would be really nice to have this upgraded. But we're going to put that... No, that can't go there? That? No. Gives every buff it gains to 1 adjacent plot. Maybe I don't understand. Oh, shield. Okay. So it can take the shield. I guess that's not considered a buff? Well, I'm going to give adrenaline to these guys. I kind of wish that dragon would, I think that dragon is going to be better down the line when there's more enemies. But right now, he's kind of just missing everything. Ooh, another raptor upgrade? So currently, we're doing pretty good. Down in the corners during the battles, you can see how many units you actually have. And we're, at this point, just kind of demolishing. My lord, it's time to wage war against another king. So this essentially is putting more cards into the pool. So we can either take King of Nature or King of Greed. I really like King of Nature, so let's do King of Nature. So now these are our enemies. And that's leveled up. And each unit can be upgraded to level 3. So there's like 3 upgrades for each. Alright. Forests. Mycelium. Mycelium is really good. Summons a fighting spore every 9 seconds in battle. Spores accumulate every battle. Put that there. That was the area that was going to regress, but I'm not sure we're going to actually get the benefits of that, so... let's see. Oh, well, now we could get it. Magnetic Spellcaster, when an adjacent plot gets an enhanced enchantment, it gets it 2. Let's... I could put it right there. Progression sounds good. Let's do this. Nostalgia fail. Oh, okay. So, I didn't get the benefits of that, but that's okay. Luckily, there's no drawback to not getting your the prophecy. Soldiers, steel coat. Let's... Oh, that's where it says if it's what it is. So it says this is an enchantment. Let's get that. Because that... It gets 1 too. Nice. They both get a stack of steel coat. Nice, 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 nice. And I believe... Ooh. Mycelium to upgrade. Nice. Choose your royal decree. Eyeglass. All of your plots get 20% plus raw chance to deal critical damage. Smithy. Doubles swords and shield cards effects. That's pretty good. All troops on the field now have the same damage as your strongest troops' current damage. Ooh, that's not bad either. Let's do Smithy. And let's see. Tome. Enchantment. We'll play the Mycelium next. We're going to give this guy shields. We're going all in with our troops there. Hopefully that pays off. Nice. Amplifier level up. This isn't really doing anything. When this building reaches level 3, your kingdom travels 2 years back in time. Every buff it gains. Sure, we'll just keep trying to buff that up. Mycelium level up. Those raptors move in with the archers, move in so quickly. That's awesome. Okay. Clones the card of the selected plot. Clone is really, really good. So, this is an expansion year, so it can now expand. What is up with this treasure chest that's right here? Oh! Okay, that's new since I've played last. Each time a plot is destroyed. What level are our rap? These are level 2, 2, 1. Let's get level 3 raptors going. Nice. Ooh, and then that's level... Warlord is level 3. I could get the Mycelium leveled up. But I think I'm going to clone this card and then upgrade our mob. Because our mob is doing a really good amount of damage right now. Good. Get another mob. Moves target to an empty adjacent plot. Let's take migration. Empty adjacent plot. So that can't go on those. Let's play this here so that both get it. Oh, we're fighting Jack of Rainbows? What's that? That's something new that I haven't played since last time. Levels up all plots diagonal to the target plot. Doubles the size, damage, and HP of target troop. Destroys target plot forever, automatically triggering a Royal Council event. In an X. But it's level up. Yeah. So that would only really level up that. And that, because that's maxed out, and that's maxed out. Let's do Gigantify. And we're gonna put it on those guys. They're so big now. We're gigantic nomads. Oh, there's another amplifier. Throw this into the pit to replace your current hand with copies of your last played card. What's our hand right now? Migration. Is that worth... I'm going to do this. And I'm going to play Migration on here. I have a plan. I have a plan, and it might be foolish, but it might work out. We'll see. It doesn't matter because I'm going to lose all this. It's not going to matter because I'm going to lose all this. This would be so nice to have. Okay, so we're going to rewind. Oh, this gives you the whole thing. I understand. This worked out, I think. Hourglass. When this building reaches level 3, well. Let's do this guy. And we're gonna gigantify our velociraptors. Let's go. What a crazy thing to have gigantic raptors and a gigantic mob, like, in size. Start gaining a unit whenever... Let's actually get another mob. Okay. Doubles critical damage. Camps now also trigger their effect whenever any plot is destroyed. Doubles the maximum HP of all troops. We're gonna do that. Now we have our big mob and our little mob. All right. Ooh, another orbiter? Yeah. Unfortunately, I keep wanting to play these cards, but I just, never find the time, I guess. Alright, now that dragon's starting to do some damage. Ooh, that mob, though, is real good. Shields. We can upgrade the dragon den. We'll get mob. The mobs are helping. My lord, our diplomats can now make peace with an enemy king. So either the king of time or the king of nothing. We don't have anything currently from the king of nothing. So we'll make peace with the king of nothing. And we upgrade the mob again. Next, is our mycelium fully leveled? No. Adds 9 troops. Nah, that's not great, I don't think, for anything that I have. I guess that could have been good for the big mob. Our gigantomized mob. I don't think that's a word, but that's fine. Y'all know what I mean. Nice. Portal. Well, we can get level 2 Warper. Oh, yes. It is our expansion time. Nice. And I learned that this would give us another card. We'll get the mob. So we'll play Warper here. We'll do 2 Warpers because that makes our mob even bigger. And then next turn, unless I get something crazy good, I should be able to increase the size of that other mob one more time. Ooh, clone. We're going to get that. So this is going to get that all the... Ooh, is it... Steel... And you are... When an adjacent plot gets an enchantment, it gets one too. Okay. Boop. We're going to do that for now. Just so everyone takes a little less damage. I don't think that's going to be an issue, though. Although I have played this game enough times where I get to this point and I'm going, oh, I'm cruising. I'm going to win this, no prob. And then I lose. Frost. Attack slow the enemy movement and attack speed. That's 5 damage or 5%. Let's do swords. So, we'll play our mob. Oh, this is the Jack of Rainbows again. Oh boy. Their troops are kind of tough. Oh, we're chunking them down good though. Oh yeah, we're plenty good. Plenty good. Destroys target plot forever. Automatically. Passive blackline unit, if killed in battle, generates 3 gold per level. When it gets level 3, triggers a rainbow loot event. I'm going to actually take Raising. I don't think this is doing anything. Allows you to pick 3 new plots to unlock. Regain all your lost lives. Oh, okay, so Smithy is the only one. Our lands have been razed. What a terrible fate to befall us. It definitely wasn't an inside job. Portal Warper? We have them? Yeah, that's the front line here. They're not doing, like, anything, though. Take Adrenaline. Ooh, another Royal Decree. Receive 99 gold. Okay. Dismantling. Camps now also trigger their effect whenever a plot is destroyed. Increases the attack speed of your tower. I don't have to. I guess we'll take a loan. Let's clone and get a Dragon's Den. A little bit more damage for the dragon, I guess. Does it make the dragon bigger? It was kind of worth it. Raptors, migration. Take another Dragon's Den. That gets it all the way up. Now, is it like Smaug, like a massive dragon? Not really. That'd be kind of fun if it was all of a sudden like a massive dragon that just went over the whole battlefield. do we got? You're fully leveled. I guess you're not. Ooh, here we go. Let's see. Let's take swords. We'll take Midas Touch. Destroys target plot to receive 3 random tome cards. Can I get rid of something? Destroys target plot. Yeah, because that I have to actually target something and get rid of something. Which I guess the warpers aren't doing anything. Let's reroll and see if we get something else. We'll take that. One more. Haste. Increase target movement speed by 200. Let's do it. Alright, a whole ton of cards. Let's go. Well, we're going to give haste to these guys. Oh. Actually, maybe I should have given it to enchantments, right? Yes. Destroys target plot. So this one. Have 9 cards in your hand. Sweet. Are these... Those are tomes. Okay. Swords. Swords. Enchantments. Oh, I really would love those two to switch. But we'll give you an enchantment. 9 more troops. We'll clone here. Migration. You get swords. And you get adrenaline. That was a big turn to put a whole bunch of extra stuff in there. Oh, excuse me. Is this an enchantment? Frost? Yeah. I don't think there's anything else we can upgrade. So really this clone card is kind of not gonna do anything for us. Frost here. Gosh, that jumping straight into the line is so good. Hourglass. We'll take Hourglass. King of Nature is leading his final assault. We must now play all of our cards. Well, I'm gonna get rid of Migration, because I think that's gonna hurt us. I guess we'll play the Hourglass and use Clone to play another Hourglass. Oops. So, this is the King of Nature, or the Champion of Nature, I should say. And we have to defeat both the troops and the Champion of Nature, which has its own big health bar. Come on, guys, you can do it. Oh, that was the Hourglass. Oh, that did a good amount of damage. Oh, yeah, we got it. No problem, no problem. Your kingdom has thrived. What is next, my liege? So you can continue playing, or you can start another run. I'm going to hit start another run, and you get to see all of your stats. I leveled up to level 2. Sweet. So, you play 33 years, and then it's an endless mode after that, and like most endless modes, it gets harder as you go. Quest mode now unlocked. You can now play on quest mode. Start your adventure from the main menu. Perk unlocked. Jurassic. Raptors deal 10% damage. Perk Politician. +1 royal decree option. Nice. So, I have not played the quest mode before. Oh, this is a whole thing. Interesting. I'm going to have to look into this myself, actually, before I get into this, because that's going to be the end of this episode. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I really like this game. And like I said, it's still in early access, so there's tons of more stuff, I'm sure, coming in with this game. And I'm going to actually move. And your perks are persistent. So, there's all my new... I added my 2 new perks. And I guess I'll show off... I think I'm the farthest... I know I played King of Stone... No, he's not my farthest. My farthest is just the King of Nothing, which I have at level 6, which is not all that far. But I've beaten everything up to Duke level with the King of Nothing. So, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. Pick this game up. It's on Steam. I really enjoy it. So, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.